Hey everybody, how's it going? It's John Padgett, Beast Trader 65, coming live here, just trading with everybody this afternoon for a little while. Just seeing what's going on, done trading for the day, and just trying to show you how to trade like professional trader trades when he's scalping. And I trade NQ, this is NQ 5-minute chart, and if you're interested, let me know, and I will definitely show you how to make money trading the institutional order flow and price action. So if anybody's got any questions, just let me know. I'd be glad to help you. I'm just getting everything set up right now, everyone. Hey Alex, how's it going? How's it going? Anybody got any questions for me? I'm trading the NQ 5-minute chart. I'm using institutional order flow, and that's what how we trade. We piggyback with the big banks, the big institutional traders, how they trade, and that's how we make money. We don't fight them, we trade with them. And I'm just right now I'm looking for a zone. There we go. Oh, got one. Just zoning here a little bit. Anybody got any questions? Fire away. I'm sitting here just getting all this ready. See if I got any trades coming up here. I'll make a trade here in a minute or two. I can show you how to make $100 a day, $200 a day, whatever you're trying to make. I teach you how to create a stream of income. That way you can do whatever you want with it. I teach you how to do that. What's going on here? Let me see something. Let's move this over here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we got this. I'm just moving stuff over here. I'm gonna put this right here. Yeah, we're just zoning. I'm doing a little bit of zoning right now, guys. Give me points of interest that I want to trade. Sorry, I've been away from my computer for a couple hours, and I'm just looking for places that I might want to take a trade. I'm definitely going to take one right here. So let's drop that down here, and I'll take a trade right here. I'm going to take a sell.
Order submitted.
And then I'm going to probably look for a buy somewhere. Let's go to the 15-minute chart here. We always go top to bottom. I'm going bottom to top right now. I'm just looking at any kind of areas that I want to put an actual zone in. Yeah, there's one. Okay, we got one right here. This is from earlier today while I was trading some students, letting them know areas I was looking to take a trade. I would be willing, that I'd be looking for a trade. Go right there. And this is a 15-minute zone. I'll teach you how to do all this stuff. This is basic 101 stuff that you learn as a professional trader. This looks scary. It's not. These are demand zones and supply zones. If you know anything about trading, everybody has those on. How do you draw the zones on what time frame? This is a 5-minute chart. I use 30-minute or 1 hour, 15-minute, and 15 or 5-minute charts. I trade on the 5-minute chart, and I use these zones to take trades off of. So this is the 15-minute right here. We'll go back to the 5-minute chart. This is where I actually take my trades, and I'm looking for a trade right here. See if we can get a little bit of bounce. This is a zone. Institution came in way back here this morning, early this morning, made that purchase probably from yesterday. There it is. And we're just waiting for it to come back to it. Pretty simple. It's really not that difficult to learn how to do this. It's basic 101 stuff. Look, Lula, if you don't understand charts or zoning or anything like that, go ahead and go somewhere else. It's not scary. It's simple. There's only 3 things you do. If this is scary to you, I don't know what to tell you. What are the green boxes? The green boxes are 15-minute and 5-minute demand zones. That's where institutions came in, made a purchase, and that's the zone. Hey, Nana, how's it going? Anybody got any questions for me? Ask me. I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I've been trading 35 plus years as a professional trader. Believe me, I know what I'm doing. I'm not here to scam you. I'm just going to show you how to make $100 a day. You make $100 a day times 5 times 20 days. What'd you make for the month? Pretty easy, isn't it? Who day? No kidding. Boy, we suck this year, don't we? Damn. Well, our quarterback didn't do it. The damn. I don't want to talk about it. The defense did it to us. What size account do we need to make $100 a day? You can trade on one mini. You can buy a prop firm account. That's what I trade. Take Profit, Apex, and Buell and Knox accounts. You buy a $50,000 account and with Take Profit, and you trade one mini a day. It's heartbreaking to watch. You're absolutely right. It is. It's just terrible. What's his name? Falco. He did exactly what he was hired to do. He's one of the greatest comeback 2-minute win games quarterback there ever was. And in the last 2 weeks, he's taken the last 2 minutes, marched right down the field, and won. And sure enough, defense just gave it away. Why does it give you a headache? Do you want me to get rid of everything and start over for you so you won't get a headache? Jesus. Here we go. There's ES. Okay, guys, what are we looking at? This is a VWAP. If you don't know what a VWAP is, this is plain and simple. If you don't have a VWAP and you don't know what a VWAP is, then you shouldn't be trading. Now, that's bottom line. You can go to any of these gurus on YouTube, if they're trying to feed you all their crap, their noise that they make all this money and crap. If you don't have a VWAP, you're behind the game right now. I can tell you that right now. Okay? This is not what works for me. This is what professional traders use. This is basic 101 entry kindergarten level stuff that I'm showing you right here. Okay? I'm going to show you where I would put levels in and I would trade off those levels. It's not that difficult to learn. Once I teach you that, then I'll teach you more strategies and stuff like that where you become an effective, consistent trader where you're making money every month. That's the goal, guys. You know, that's all it is. It's not that hard to learn. You know, when I first started trading, did I know all this? No. You know, I had to be taught, just like you want to be taught. You know, I have a 1-to-3 ratio win-loss, Joe. I don't risk any more than that. And NQ is dropping big time, and I missed my damn... No, I don't know what you're watching there. What's that there? I don't know what that was. That was ES. Where am I at here on ES? I don't know why that's showing. What's that? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go. All right, this is what we do. We go top to bottom, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this. Teach yourself. It's a self thing. Laugh out loud. Really? Go for it. Red Hood gang. Good luck with that. No, I risk 1 and I make 3 times what I gain. It's a 1-to-3 ratio. What are you talking about, Joe? No. You risk 1, whatever it is, your 1 is, and you make 2 to 3 times that. It's digital. It isn't digital. I've been trading 35 plus years. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and argue with people that want to come in here and be a fool. You know, they aren't right. They're not traders. They just want to come in here and just make noise. Joe, goodbye. Have a good day. Hope it works out for you, buddy. See you later. You're done. It's crazy. Okay, I understand that, Bert. Joy was getting on my nerves. Sorry about that. I took a 1 to 3 today and profited 60K. Well, what are you trading, Cal? If you profited 60K on a 1 to 3 ratio, you definitely probably have a huge capital that you're trading, and for you to make 60K, I guarantee it on one trade. I don't know how you make 60K on one trade, but that's pretty strong. In other words, you're trading, what, 20, 30, 40 minis? Is that what you're trading? I guarantee you're not using a 1 to 3 ratio on a funded prop account. Ain't happening. Max allotted on Top Step. 15 NQSs, or 15 minis? You traded 15 minis. That's approximately 150 grand to make 60,000, or 15 grand to make 60,000. I mean that's crazy. I mean, if you did it, more power to you. I'm not hating you because you did it. I mean, that's just. I have a lot of strategies. I teach you I teach you fundamentals, and then I teach strategies that I use. And the strategies I use are usually anywhere from 85 to 95% win rate. Yeah, it's a measly four times in a day. Laugh out loud. I don't even know what you're talking about. Go to beasttrader65@gmail.com and I'll let me know you're interested, and I'll get back with you. I promise you. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. That way I don't have to keep trying to figure out what Joe's talking about. Okay, here we go. We're looking for a demand zone. There's one right here. It's a continuation one, but it is a demand zone. So I'll go ahead and zone it. It's right here. Rally, base rally. That's what you're looking for. Strong leg in, strong leg out. That's what you're looking for. That's an institutional purchase right there. And you just have a template for it. Let you know that this is the hour demand zone right here. And there you go. There's your zone. Now you look for another one. I'm looking for a supply zone, and I really don't have one. Unless I go way over, and there's one right there. Okay, so we'll go way over here, and we'll use that. In fact, let's go right there. We got two of them. I just got one. That's the only one I'm going to use right now. So I would go, I'm just showing you real fast, guys. Believe me, I give free one-on-ones. You join my group. All this stuff is free. I'm not nickel and diming to death. There's no charge for my training. It's just a one lump fee each month that my students pay, and everything else is free. Indicators I use, training I give them, one-on-ones I give them. They trade live with me every day from 9:45 until around noon. It's all free. There's no nickel and diming to death. And believe me, what I charge you a month, you can make in a day, in a heartbeat. So I'm not in this for the money. I'm here because I'd love to teach people how to trade. Other than that, you can take it for what it's worth. Okay, there's a 30-minute chart real fast in a nutshell. I'm looking over here, and if I was going to use this as demand zone, I'd have to use both those candlesticks. So I would do that. I would use that as a demand zone. And what makes me so good as a institutional order flow zone on the chart is probably my mentor is probably the best in the world at it, and I got lucky. And everybody goes to him to learn how to trade or zone, and learns how to trade which zones to trade. So I got lucky. My mentor is one of the best in the world, and he's a great guy. Can't say enough about it. So we go there, and there we go. Okay, we got that. So now we're going to go to the 15-minute chart, because we always go top to bottom. What's this instrument I'm using? This is NQ. Ari, it's an NQ. What broker do you use? This is the Ninja Trader platform. I have Schwab as my actual broker, but I use Thinkorswim once in a while when I want to trade. Do people trade on? They trade on. Ninja is probably the number one futures trading platform in the world right now that everybody's using. Okay, let me see. Let's go to the 15. There's a 15-minute chart. So now we're looking for zones on the supply and demand zones of 15-minute chart. We got one right here that we're definitely going to take. So we'll trade that one. I'll answer your questions in a minute, guys. I just want to get this done real fast, and then we'll trade this chart. All right, see if we make a little bit of money on it. Just real fast. I'm not here trying to impress you or anything like that. I'm just trying to show you this is how I trade and what I look for when I trade. I'm a very successful trader, and I've been trading a long time. Here we go. This is a continuation zone, but we definitely would use it. No problem. You'll learn all this stuff from me. This is just basic stuff. The first thing you're going to learn from me is how to zone, so you can follow trading the way we all trade in the mornings. We look for liquidity sweeps and traps all day long. Love to trade them because you have to learn how to piggyback institutional order flow, and those institutional order flows they make 80% of their money on us retail traders. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get your tail handed to you, unfortunately. So this is a 15-minute demand zone. There we go. Got that one. What do we got here? Looking for some more. Oh, we'll probably use these two right here. Here we go, right there. We'll use that one. This is just basic zoning, guys. I do this every morning before I ever take a trade. In fact, I'd never take a trade unless I zone the chart. I definitely wouldn't take a trade. That's the first thing you're going to learn. I don't willy-nilly trades. I let the trades come to me, and you have to learn that as a discipline. But you will. The more you trade with me, the more you learn how to trade. You won't be taking stupid trades either. Well, you will, but you'll learn to take less stupid trades. Okay, let's go 5-minute chart. There we go. There's our zones. So if this is scaring you, I'm sorry, but this is how you trade. You make your profit ain't gonna gotta prove it. What do you mean I have to prove it? I prove it every day with the people I trade with live. They trade with me. I'm not trying to scam anybody. I show them where I take profit, where I put limit trades in. Now they can take the trade or not, and that's how we do. It ain't fake, guy, really. I mean, they're trading right along with me live. Believe me. Let me see where we're looking at here next. So we're looking for 5-minute zones here. So we got one right here. That's pretty close. So I don't know if I'd use that one. That's eyeballing it. I got one. It's right there in that 15-minute zone. So we'll do that. Let's we'll put that zone in there. Look, if you come in to be a hater, just forget it. I'm just going to block you. I'm not going to argue with you about stuff you don't know anything about. And don't try to outsmart me. It ain't going to work. I've been trading 35 plus years, so you're not going to get me all flustered and stuff and try to talk about something that you don't know anything what you're talking about. So if that's your intent, I mean, you're just wasting your time. You're coming at the wrong guy. Let me see. We got that. Here we go. Here's one right here, guys. It's a continuation one, like I said, which all I say is when it's a continuation, I'll tell you here in a minute, it's still a zone. You have to respect the zone. It's just not as strong as the extreme high zone or the extreme low zone. So that's the only difference. It's not like you don't trade the zone. You're just you're looking for the greatest probability trade, and that's what I try to show you. I try to show you the best probability trades where you're going to make some money off of. What do I trade? I trade, you like to see these old school charts. Well, I can tell you what, anybody's not using old school charts, or they're just throwing noise at you, guy. I can tell you that right now. All right, am I on TradeStation? No, this is a Ninja platform. I use Ninja Trader platform. Interactive brokers. I don't know. I've never used them. Sorry, we would like to see what he's doing. Exactly. I mean, give me a break. I'm just trying to help these guys out. Here we go. Here's another zone right here. We love zones within zones, guys. I mean, that's so strong, it's not even funny. But we definitely love zones, and here we got one right here. Look at that. We got this
order filled.
All right, you just got tapped. Let's see where I'm at. There we go, 25. I'll take that. Oh, look at
Order
that.
filled.
That was sweet. $40 real fast off that trade. You're only trying to make $100 a day, guys. You just made $40. That quick. There's $40. So we'll look for another trade here. I'm just trying to zone ES for. I just wanted to see what I'm looking at here. I can trade ES if you want me to. We got this trade right here. Let's take this over. Now I don't have any trades I got to worry about, so I can get this done. This is what we're doing. 5-minute demand. There we go. And let me see. I might use this one, but no, it's right. This one's good enough. And that's pretty much it right there. So this is what I would start trading with right here, guys. These lines right here, this is an indicator that I use. It's called measured moves. One of the best indicators you ever own. I couldn't share it with, if you join my group, I couldn't share it with you because it's proprietary, but I would tell you where to buy it. And you'd get a 20% discount on it. How much of your income do you leverage? 1-to-3 ratio. 1-to-3 ratio. I have to move left to find the zones. Well, where would you find them, Papa John? Where would you find them if you weren't moving to the left? Guys, that's how you find support. What about support and resistance strategy? That's exactly what this is, guy. This is resistance. It's red. These green are demand zones. I don't know. What are you asking me? Do I use levels? Hell no. In the industry, not my terminology, in the industry, we call them idiot lines. What do you mean my screen isn't centered? What do you want to see? What are you trying to see? It's centered. Here, let's get this over here. There you go. Is that what you want to see? I don't understand what you're asking to see. There you go. Is that what you're trying to see? Trying to see what my price is that I'm taking these trades on? Is that what you're asking me? I'm just trying to appease you. What are you looking for? There you go. I don't know what you're looking for. It's centered. Here, I'll put this over so you can see where I'm. There you go. You can see where I'm taking my trades. Let's see if I can get that. Oh no! Wait a minute. Let me see here. I had it where I could. I've just got to adjust this, guys. There we go. Now you can see. And then what I would do is I'd put my chart trader on. There. Now you can see that. But I'd move this over here. There we go. And then I'd move this. TikTok doesn't like me. I can't trade live money. It's against the law. TikTok doesn't like that crap. It's called inducement, and I wouldn't do that to you anyway. So I'm not trying to induce you to do anything. Let's move that over here. There we go. Okay. All right, so now I can see. Yeah, good to go. Then I'm looking at, oops, I want to see how many. I don't want that. I want this over here. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust this, guys. Okay, all right, that's all right. I know what's going on. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're looking for trades here. Just points of interest. Okay, so the first place I take a trade, this is a nice level right here. That's a supply zone that's been holding pretty good. I would take that trade.
Order submitted.
Right there. That's 1 mini that I'd be taking for a sell. And then if I wanted to take a buy, I would do this. I'd come back down here. Whoops. And go here because it's a different order. Ninja makes me do this. And then I would take or sell up there, and then I'd take a buy right here.
Order submitted.
And then I'd probably take a buy here. and I'd watch. I'd take a buy here. These are zones. These are institutional zones. Do you watch how volume distributes? I don't watch volume. No, I just sure don't. I don't need volume. I watch institutional order flow. Guys, what moves that candlestick are big institutions. I just piggyback that. I don't need volume to show me which way it's going up and down. Okay? I use price action on the 1 minute chart. Absolutely. But I don't use volume. I don't mess with volume at all. What indicator do I use? I use the VWAP. I use anchored VWAPs. I use measured moves. And I have a whole, you'll have this available to you, my whole workstation. And what I use, let's pull it up. That, see that? You'd have all this. That's all free. The only thing that's not free are the measured moves and different things that I use there. You have all that. You'd have all that to your access. In fact, you have it set up. You can just download it into Ninja, and you'll be trading the same chart I am. Right. I train to help others. That's all I care about. I don't need anybody to trade with me. Believe me, I've been doing this a long time. Oh yeah, the VWAP is awesome. Awesome. Do you use anchored VWAPs at all? I teach you how to do that. A 1 minute chart. That's gutsy. That's gutsy. I don't even trade the 1 minute chart. What helps the institutional order flow and the price action, the wicks, the liquidity. I definitely trade liquidity all day long. I look for liquidity traps. I look for bear trap sweeps, bull trap sweeps. All this stuff is what I look for. I've been trading for 35 plus years. Been trading a long time. Guys, if you want to learn how to do this, hit me up at beasttrader65@gmail.com. I'll take care of you. I'll definitely get back with you. So if you're interested, just hit me up beasttrader65@gmail.com. No commitment. Just say I'm interested, and I'll get back with you. We'll talk. Am I looking bullish or bearish? Right now it's ranging. So, were you a hedge fund? No, I wasn't a hedge fund trader. No, not at all. I wouldn't be a hedge fund trader. I worked institutional trader. I can trade any asset, guys. I can trade crypto, forex, options, stocks, swing trading, whatever. I just prefer futures. I love to scalp. I love the 5 minute chart. I'm aware of phantom traders. I absolutely trade phantoms. Yeah, I'm aware of those guys. I like them. They don't teach you how to scalp. They teach you how to trade options and stocks and swing trades. They're more of a long-term trader. Oh no, I do trade Bull and Ox. I have 4 master accounts on Bull and Ox. Absolutely, I trade Bull and Ox. I trade top. My favorite prop firm is Take Profit. I love the hell out of Take Profit. I can take daily withdrawals, and sometimes I can take withdrawals 2 and 3 times a day. What's my favorite thing to trade? NQ. I do trade gold, and I trade ES. This is the gold chart, and then there's the NQ. There's my favorite thing to trade right here. But I do trade gold a day, guys. I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Waiting for this to pop up. But I trade different times of day. There's different times of days to trade. You can trade started right when the market opens at 6 o'clock or reopens at 6 o'clock. Then a good time to trade for scalping is, especially gold, is around 8:30 to 9 o'clock at night. You get some nice movement because Asian markets are opening up. You can get some nice volatility going on. And then I'll trade at 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning. You got markets closing and London's starting to open. So you got that right there. And then I trade 9:30 in the morning till usually around noon. Sometimes I trade in the afternoon, but most of the time I come on here live on TikTok. Can you trade on? Yeah, you can trade on your phone. Absolutely. I don't like trading on my phone, but yeah, there's a lot of people do mobile trading. I don't. Do you know how good prop firms without evals? Well, they all have evals. They just call them different things. Take profit calls at a test. Bull and Ox, they don't call them evals. I forget what they call them. They don't call them evals. And then once you become what you pass that test or whatever they call eval, then it becomes a pro account, master account, or a PA. Oh yeah, definitely I will. Guys, anybody that sends me a email, I'm going to get back with you. Believe me, I'll definitely get back with you. Oh, I have a lot of funded accounts. Absolutely, I have a liquid account. I have a cash account that I trade with also, but I do use funded accounts. All my students use funded accounts. I don't want them to use live accounts or cash accounts. I don't want to lose their money. I want to make sure they know how to trade before they trade the last live cash account. That's the whole point of being here, is to teach you how to create a stream of income. And it's not that hard, guys. Look, break it down to math. What I'm going to teach you, there's no cap to it. Okay? If you're trying to learn how to trade, you're trading against one of the top 3 skilled paid professions in the world. These institutional traders are one of the top 3 paid skilled professions in the world. These guys know what they're doing, believe me. And you don't want to trade against them, you want to trade with them. Okay? And all I'm doing is I'm trying to show you how to trade with them. Yes, I do trade pre-market from 8:30 to 9:30. Absolutely I do. I do it with my students live every day if they want to join me. They know I'm trading pre-market, and I just set my Zoom call up and they trade live with me like we do at 9:45. So I've traded Top Step. It's not bad at all. I just don't prefer Top Step. I use Take Profit over Top Step. This is ES. Oh, let me get it. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I'll get that on there for you. No problem. Let me get back over here and I'm going to get rid of this chart over here. I don't want to have anything. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go over here to ES for you. I got a chart set up. So we're good. I got two options right here. I got a sell and a buy. It's consolidating right now. It's not really doing a whole lot. Yes, I use EMAs. Absolutely. That's what one of the trades is right there. I got an EMA on my VWAP. Guys, the VWAP that I use, it's free. It's one of the best out there, next thing to the actual institutional VWAPs. So it's a great VWAP. My email is beasttrader65@gmail.com. It's not much at all. God, you can start trading. The Ninja Trader platform's free. And it's going to be free. You're going to download the platform, and then you're not going to pay for the data because you're going to have a funded account. The funded account, which you become an independent contractor for, they pay all your market data fees and all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. What's my name if we get in touch? How'd you like to be addressed? John. John's my name, but I go by BeastTrader65. So what do you guys trade? Let's ask me any questions. I love to answer questions. I mean, it helps you. I mean, it doesn't. Could you email me the website later on? It's right here. It's right there. beasttrader65@gmail.com. And you just email me from there. Yeah, you keep blowing your accounts. Oh, a lot of people do that all the time, guys. And that's just because it's discipline and you don't know how to trade to create a stream of income that's consistent. Think it's going to reach 68, 64? Well, yeah. I mean, there's no problem with that going that high. I can see that going that high. How much to be my student? I charge my students a flat fee of $300 a month. Never goes up, never goes down. You get free everything. You get live free trading. You get live to all my trading videos. You get live to all my indicators. And you get live one-on-one trading, as many as you need. I don't charge you $1,000 for an hour of me giving you a one-on-one trading. It's all free. So, and believe me, that $300 is nothing. I have a special right now. You pay me right now 2 for the price of 1. You get 2 months free for the price of 1. That's the special I'm running right now. But I've had students for years, guys, and believe me, my students do very well. They love to trade, and they just can't believe how good they are now at trading. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. Guys, everything I'm teaching you is process oriented. So you're going to learn A, then you're going to learn B, then you're going to learn C. Okay? That's how it works. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I can tell you. But you can't go from A to E. Okay? So everything you've learned right now, trading, you're pretty much going to coincide with what I'm teaching you, but it's pretty much out the door. Because I guarantee you've never traded with anybody the way I trade. Then you heard my fees. But if you think that's expensive, all right, that's pretty inexpensive. I'm giving you for $150 a month the next 2 months for $150. I mean, I don't know anybody out there that will give you stuff for free. It ain't free. If it's free, it ain't real. And I don't care what anybody says. You know, they back end you somewhere, whether they're going to charge you for a mentorship or you're just going to lose a bunch of money trading with them anyway because you don't know what they're doing. Yeah, just email me at beasttrader65@gmail.com. I do scalpings all the time. All the time. That's all I do is scalp. I do have intraday trades and strategies for those, but I scalp. That's what I do, guys. What's my success rate? I don't know. I mean, what do you mean? What's my success rate? I mean, are you talking about with a certain trade? Are you talking about a daily, weekly? What? I don't have very many red days. I can tell you that, Ari. In fact, I can't remember the last red day I had. Now everybody has trades that are loser trades, but I don't have red days. I haven't had a red day in so long it's not even funny. What's my win rate? Well, any professional trader is going to tell you that the average win rate of their win and loss rates are out of 10, usually about 4 wins and 6 losses, 5 wins and 5 losses. Anybody tells you any different, they're full of shit. What's my biggest day? Here's the difference, Ari. The reason I'm saying that is because we mitigate our losses. We understand we're going to have losses. We don't have a crystal ball or how the market's going to move. Okay? So we understand our losses. So when we make a trade and it goes south on us, we get out real fast, we've mitigated our losses. It's our winners that make us money. Okay? If you have 10 trades and 6 of them are losses where you lose $50 or $100 or whatever it is, but you have 4 good win trades where you make 300 to 500, you do the math. You're going to have winning, you're going to have green days. I mean, you're not going to have very many. Yes, I get payouts all the time, all throughout the month. It depends on what funded brokerage firm I'm using. I use Bullinox, Take Profit, and Apex. I've been with Apex for years, so I got a bunch of Apex accounts. They're all Trade of 8 though. I don't like Apex Rhythmic. That's just my opinion. A lot of people use Rhythmic. I don't like them. And I use Take Profit, which is Trade of 8, and I also use Bullinox, which is Rhythmic, unfortunately. So I do use Rhythmic with Bullinox. But other than that, how many fund accounts do I trade on? I have right now currently, Ari, probably I think it's 22. I have 17 Apex accounts. I know I have 5 Pro accounts with Take Profit, and then I have Bullinox accounts. I have 7 of them. So that's basically the ones I'm trading right now. So are you no, I don't. I'm not an ICT trader. Absolutely not. I'm not a fan of ICT. I'm not going to put him down. He's a professional trader. Why would I put down another professional trader? I just don't agree with how he teaches. My preferred platform is Ninja Trader platform, but I also use TradingView. This one right here is my TradingView platform. It's on my Mac. I have a Mac over here that I use my, there it is. That's my Mac, and here's my. Whoops, there it is right there. Connect, and this is my. Oops, where we at? Here we are. This is today. This is what I use. You can see it's got VWAPs. I got anchored VWAPs on it. I got all kinds of stuff on that one. Do you have a YouTube channel? I do, but I don't really use it. I haven't, or I really haven't. I need to download a bunch of videos to it and stuff, so people can start seeing videos and stuff. I will do that. I'm not that big. I'm just not that big on a YouTube. I'm not a YouTube fan. You know what I mean? I'm just not. I like TikTok. It's quick. It's clean. I don't have to worry about any crap. You know, YouTube. People go in there for money. They try to get advertisement. The more people they get them following them and stuff, most YouTubers, they're there to be influencers, and I'm not there. I'm here to teach you how to trade. You know, this is just look at this. Look at this consolidation. This is crazy. I've never seen it, especially this time of day. We gotta have some kind of move going on. We don't have anything going on right now, which is kind of crazy. We should have some kind of volatility right now. We don't have any. Oh, you trade stocks? Great. That's awesome. I have stocks I own. I just don't trade stocks live. I'm not a big fan of long-term trades. I just have stocks to invest. I don't sit there and trade them and try to make money off of them, except I invest in the company and then I get dividends out of it. What's that $3 bro? What are you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. If you mentor them, that's totally up to you, Rob. I mean, who's that? C7DS? C7DS, it's totally up to you. I've got a guy that I started training a couple months ago. He's making a killing. It's just how fast you learn. You know, he absorbs stuff. He's a realtor and he wanted to learn how to trade. So he got into trading and he got burned a couple times by some other people. So he had a little bit of experience trading, and he came to me and I showed him how I trade, and he's been trading for a long time. He's doing really, Rob, right there. Yeah, I want to make money now and probably use that money to buy long-term stocks. Exactly. Well, that's the whole goal. Everybody, Rob. Oh yeah, you got a lot to learn. But Buckeye Tree, Ohio. Hey, I'm from I'm from Columbus, Ohio, Buckeye Tree. I live in New Albany. Yes, I do teach, Rob. That's why I tell you, go to beasttrader65@gmail.com, and yeah, I got Telegram, absolutely. How do I make money doing this? Well, Lynn, I trade. I trade for a living. That's what I do. You're from Cincinnati? Awesome. Oh, you got laid off. I'm sorry you got laid off, Rob. That sucks. You know, that's the biggest bullshit thing going on right now. I'm so mad at that. It's not even funny. Go to beasttrader65@gmail.com and send me an email, and I'll definitely get back with you. I've been trading 35 plus years. Oh, you're from Whitehall. You're real close to me. You're close to New Albany. Absolutely you are. Absolutely you are. We can use any broker. Broker doesn't matter who you use. You're not using a broker trading here. You're just trading off a Ninja Trader platform. Now, Ninja Trader is a brokerage house. You can use them if you want to put some cash in an account and trade with your cash account as you're trading your funded accounts. Yeah, but I use Schwab. I have Schwab as my broker. Used to be TD Ameritrade. They got bought out by Schwab. So I still trade off of Thinkorswim, and I use TradingView platform too. It's just less expensive using Ninja because the commission fees are low. Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to pay $300 right off the bat for the first 2 months. You're going to pay $150 each month. So you're getting half off. But yeah, absolutely. You can start learning how to trade real fast, Aiden. No problem at all. Like I said, it's up to you how much you want to learn. If you're on with me every day, just watching me trade, and just doing my trades, learning how to do the trades like I do, you're going to make money. But you'll want to learn. You'll want to know why you're doing it and how to do it and everything. I mean, you'll believe me. If you get into trading, you're addicted. You get into trading. Do I trade? That's all I do is day trade. I scalp. That's what I do. I don't day trade with stocks. I don't day trade with options. I day trade futures. That's what I do. Oh yeah, TradingView is not bad. They're great. I mean, once you learn their platform, repo mark, but you have to learn it. But that's why I use Ninja, because it's so user friendly. It's very user friendly. Yeah, that's all I do is scalping, and I've scalped on everything, guys. I've scalped crypto. I've scalped gold, oil. You name it. I've scalped it. I just don't. I love NQ. Oh, you're on the platform right now? C7. Boy, you are excited. I'll tell you, just email me. I'll walk you through it. I'll get you all set up. It's not that difficult at all. Just wait until I get off of here. I'll get with you and we'll do it. You don't have to join my group. I'll walk you through getting your platform on if you want to, so you can trade. Hell, it's not that big a deal. I'll get you so upset so you can all set up so you can trade. Now, whether you want to trade with my group or not, you'd have to join my group, but to see me trade live and stuff. But I can do that for you. Yeah, that's no problem. That's easy. Does TradingView have delays? Well, they all have delays because that's internet. But I use a VPS, virtual private server. I don't trade on Thinkorswim because Thinkorswim commissions are very high. And the second thing is, if you're going to try to trade on Thinkorswim, to even think about trading on Thinkorswim as a new trader, you got to have $25K in liquid in your account to trade futures. And that's why I use Ninja. That's why I use prop firms. You don't want to lose your money. You want to learn how to trade with other people's money. It would cost you a little bit, but nothing like it would if you tried to trade on Thinkorswim. I trade right here, Ninja platform. I use NQ 5-minute chart. I scalp on the 5-minute chart. Oh, does it cost money to join my group? Yes, there's a monthly fee. What do you think of plus 500? I don't know. I don't have any bad opinion on anything, really. No, there's no Ninja fee on month. There's no fee on Ninja. You know why? Because you're going to be trading prop firm. The prop firm that you're an independent contractor for, they pay all those fees. You don't want to pay for market data and all that. The hell with that. What's the minimum for Ninja Trader? There is no minimum. It's free. You just download the platform. And then once you buy a prop firm account, it all goes through Ninja so you can trade on the platform. Do I trade? You can trade micros? Yeah, absolutely. Do I know who Bullish Shot is? No, I don't know who that is. What indicators do I use? I use the VWAP. That's the main one. Then I use anchored VWAPs. And then I use pivots. And I use... hell, I can pull them. I don't even know what I use. They're just automatically on my chart. God, I only use like 4 or 5 indicators, guys. Down chain channel, pivots, VWAP intraday, measured moves. Then I use anchored VWAPs. And that's it. That's all I use. There's nothing else I use. It's not nothing complicated or anything like that. I'm running a special. Hit me at beasttrader65@gmail.com. And I'll email you back, tell you all about my group and everything. I'm not going to tell you how much I make, guy. It's against SEC. I'm sorry. I'm not here to lure people into thinking this is a get-rich-quick scheme and all this stuff. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to flash no rental Lamborghini or McLaren and say, look what I do. I'm not into that. And any good professional trader, he's not going to tell you that kind of crap. In the first place, it's not your business. And the second place is it's private. Why would I do that? Now, once you become in my group, you'll see what I make a day and see how I trade. But I'm not going to sit here on live internet and tell you that kind of stuff. That's crazy. Think we break down here. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's coming down right now. Looks like it might come down out of this range a little bit. Let's see. I got a trade right here. Look, the EMA moved, so I'm going to have to move that up just a bit to right there. There we go. That's the EMA off this VWAP right here, this yellow line coming across here. And all this green shade, that's from the VWAP. Here's another EMA below the VWAP. And these are demand zones underneath the VWAP. That's an hour. That's 5 minute, 15 minute demand zone, 15 minute demand zone. Right. There you go, Dame. It's for comfortable living. You're trying to create a stream of income. Guys, even if you work a job, let me give you a little bit of wealth management here. I've been around long enough. I'm 66 years old. Okay? So, when you retire, let's say you worked a job for 35, 40 years, you're retired. You need to have at least 5 to 7 streams of income. If you don't have 5 to 7 streams of income, you're in trouble. You really are. So, that's just an old man telling young people, you got to get this. If you don't have this, you're in trouble. I have too many friends that they don't even know how they're going to get their groceries next week. You know, living off of Social Security. Or living off some pension that they got. You don't make enough to live, guys. You can survive just barely, but you don't make enough to live. So that's why you need other investments. You need streams of income. You need to create streams of income. I'm showing you how to create a stream of income. Now, what you do with it and how much you want to make is totally up to you. When I tell you make $100 a day, 5 days a week, that's $500 for the week. You do it next week, that's $1,000. Do it another day, that's $1,500 for the month. Do it the next week, that's $2,000 for the month. There we go. Let's see if it's going to keep on going down, or if we're going to have to get out of it and take the short. That's a pretty strong move down. So it may push down through here a little bit. Let's see if we can get it pop up a little bit. There we go. Get back up there. There's 25. Come on. Give me 50. There we go. Got it. Got it.
Order filled.
There we go. Nice little 25, 40 bucks right there real fast. Now we've made, in the time I've been talking to you, and it's not moving fast at all, guys, we're over $80. Now all we're trying to do is make $100 for the day. Okay? That's it. That's the ES. I decided to trade ES because somebody wanted to do it, and I wanted to zone it for him because he said my chart looks scary. So, you know, guys, it's that easy. This isn't difficult. Now let's do this, guys. You up to 6K today. Cena, just join my group. I don't talk about how much I make a day. Okay, I can tell you this: I was done trading before 9:30 this morning. I already hit all my profits for the day. Why not Bollinger Bands? I just don't like indicators. What does an indicator do? Let's break it down right now, guys. What does an indicator do? It reacts to the market, okay? It only reacts when that indicator is programmed to react on certain conditions, okay? So by the time that indicator reacts, you've already lost the trade. You're coming in late. Okay, do you understand that? You're coming in late because the indicator only reacts to what the market's doing. We're not doing that. I trade institutional order flow. An institution came in and made a trade here, did a purchase. He bought 5 million, 10 million, 20 million contracts at a certain price. I don't chase the impulse out of that trade. I wait for it to come back up to that zone. There's my trade. You see what I mean? There's no indicator doing that. I'm just waiting for that trade. You'll see this, guys. It's not that hard to do. If you're only making $50 a trade, what is your stop loss? My stop loss is about 150. But I'm not trying. I just did that, Sean. I'm trying to show you guys how to make $100 a day. I make a lot more than just $50 a trade. I'm just showing somebody, if you're trading one mini, if I was trading, I had an ATM for one mini, my stop loss would probably be about $15, $20. And I'm trying to make 100. Okay? Or 150 or 200. It depends on how, but you'd have to see it. You saw it right there. Let's say you make 3 trades, you're over $100, $150 a day. Now you got 5 accounts that you're trading with the copy trader. So you've made not 150, just $150, 5 times $150. So let's say you got $100 and you made $500 a day. Do the math times 5. That's $2,500 a week. Do the math for a month. What are you making for the month? Guys, it's not rocket science. And that's just trading one mini. That's just trading one mini. It's not, this isn't rocket science. It's not hard. You know, you just have to learn what I'm teaching you. I'll teach you this stuff. I'll teach you how to make $100 a day. Easily. You know, it's just, people make too much out of it because they watch too much of this noise on YouTube University. New York Open and trade options. Can I transition? Oh, absolutely. I used to trade options for a living. I just went back. I came down to futures. I love to trade options. Futures is a much faster trade. That's why I trade it. I love it. I love to trade futures. I used to stay away from futures because it was so damn fast. But now I love it. That's the only thing I trade. But yeah, that's all I'm trying to do here, guys. I'm just trying to show you, as a beginner, you can come in and you can trade micros, you can trade one mini, whatever you want to do. And yeah, futures are much more profitable than options. Absolutely. Absolutely. I say in the long run, too. In the short run for a scalp, absolutely. Absolutely. They're just heading towards futures. Exactly. F30, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to trade futures. You'll decide whether you leave options. I've got several people in my group that used to trade options for a living. They trade futures now. Every once in a while they'll take an options trade, you know, or a swing trade, but most of the time they're just trading futures with me. Consistency is all it's about. That's all it's about, guys. I'm going to teach you how to consistently have a stream of income each month. No, you don't need a license or anything like that to trade. You don't even need a license if you want to go to work for BlackRock. They don't require that anymore. You had to have a Series 6 or Series 7. You don't need that anymore. You could come right out of high school, put an application in. If they take you on, you're good. No, I use Slack. I don't use Discord. Discord is unsafe. Too easy to hack into. How much money do you need? You don't need a whole lot of money. You don't need a lot of money. You don't have to pay for Ninja platform. All you got to do is pay for a prop firm account, and depending on what size you get, you're going to pay from $50 to $100 for an account, and then you just trade the account. That's all it costs you. Is my course. It's not a course. You just trade with me every day, and you get to trade live with me every day. You get to use my indicators. You get to use all that's included in the monthly fee. It's not expensive at all to trade with me. What's my strategy? I have several strategies. I have about 5 key strategies I use that you'll learn as I'm trading. And I have videos on them so you can learn how to trade them. Sure. Absolutely. But I don't, there's no charge for that because you're in a group, you get that stuff for free. So it's a guaranteed money back? No, I don't have a guaranteed money back. Who would do that? Trading. Who does that trading? Nobody's going to do that. I'll guarantee your money back. No, that doesn't happen. Sorry about that. That's funny. That's like going to a broker. If you trade for me, are you going to give me my money? You guarantee my money back? No, they don't do that. But think that made me that cheered my day up there. Am I on YouTube? Yeah, I am on YouTube. I'm not active on YouTube. I got to load some videos, download them in there. I'm very active on TikTok, though. I can tell you that. No, I meant buying the mentorship. I don't have a mentorship C7S. This mentorship is trading in my group. I don't trade. I don't charge for training videos on my strategies and how to trade candlesticks and how to trade market structure and how to trade liquidity traps and bull traps, weeks and bear traps. I don't charge for that. Okay, that's all included in the price of my monthly. All that stuff's for free. You get free one-on-ones with me. I can't tell you how many people take one-on-ones with me several times a month, just so I make sure they're, I want to know if you're not being successful. You got to let me know. I don't know if you're not telling me, So the one thing that you can share your experience from, right, it's my experience, guys. I can teach you how to get started right. I can teach you how to start making money right, the right way and not the wrong way. It's not free. How much is my fee? I charge a flat fee of $300 a month. But right now I'm running a special, 2 months for the price of one, so you get 2 months half off. That's the best I can do for you right now because I've had traders for years in my group and they've never charged, I don't charge them any more or any less. That's at flat fees forever. And it's not a yearly thing or anything. It's month to month. You want to get out, you can get out. It's no big deal. I don't try to lock people in or any crap like that. And I don't charge you for one-on-ones. I don't charge you for training videos or any stuff like that. Believe me, you'll get more out of trading with me every day live than you'll ever get out of videos or any other stuff that you've ever done or seen. My problem is my wins aren't consistent. I'm going to show you how to stay consistent. That's the key thing I'm going to teach you. Definitely, that's the first thing I'm going to teach you. Guys, just hit me up at beasttrader65@gmail.com. I'll get back with you, and I'll definitely, believe me, we have more fun in my group than you've ever seen before. We've got a great energy in our group. We all have a ball. We kid around with each other. And we're talking a pretty big group, guys. We all just have fun. What trader app is better to use? What do you mean trader app? I don't use apps. I use platforms. I'm a old school trader, guys. Everything's manual. No bots. None of that crap. Who's that? Oh, no shit. You just traded, you just passed your funded account evaluation. Good job. Now, whoever it's with, you're going to have to pay an activation fee. If it's take profit, you don't have to pay an activation fee. It was locked in when you bought the account. So it just depends. You have to pay an activation fee. And then you're going to have a buffer. And then you're going to have a percentage every day that you're going to have to trade. How many people are in a group? I've probably got active people, around 50 that trade with me every day. All the time. Or periods throughout the day. Different people trade at different times of the day. They come on and trade with me. About 50 active people. What session? I definitely trade the opening from 9:30 or 9:45 till around noon. But I also trade, my favorite time to trade is 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning till about 4:30. But I do trade pre-market from about, I'd say 7:30 till about 9 o'clock. What platform? This is a Ninja Trader platform. Yeah, it's $149 for the activation fee. Well, that's okay. You're going to hold on. Well, they'll keep charging you monthly, though. Make sure you don't go to the next month because they're going to charge you a month for that Top Step account. Even though you passed it, you got an evaluation. You still have to pay the monthly if you don't activate it. And that makes sense. I remember one time I've been trading Apex for years. And one time I had an account that I didn't even know I had. I was going through all these accounts. And I had this PA that I didn't activate. And I said, oh shit, I got to activate this thing. And it was like 6 months old. I didn't even realize I had it. But it stays a PA. I was paying. Well, it doesn't say the account's real. Inactivity. Sorry about that. It shows that I got no inactivity because I'm not doing anything with TikTok other than talking. So I got to get a little bit active here. Sorry about that, guys. I just love to talk, especially about trading. Have you ever traded low money and profited, or did you always start high? Oh, I always start low. I tell everybody to start low. I don't start high. Boy, I don't want to lose money right off the bat. No way. I don't want you to lose money right off the bat. I want you to start low. I want you to learn how to trade low. If you can start making money with a sim account, then you can move to a real account. If you can't make money with a sim account, why would you trade a real live account? You're going to lose money. I don't want you to do that. Can we copy you? Absolutely, I want you to copy me. Absolutely. I'll put a limit order right here. If I was trading right now, I'd put a limit order right here. I'm going to post that. I'm going to say, guys, I'm taking this trade right here. Now, whether you take the trade or not,
Order submitted.
that's my trade. So, is that what you're talking about copying? Absolutely. Why do you think they trade live with me? They trade live with me because they wanted to see how close where their trades are, where I'm going to trade. And okay, boss, I'll see you later. I'm going to work. Hey, it was great you coming in. I really appreciate it. I hope you emailed me and we can talk some more. You take it easy and be safe. God bless you. Be safe. So that would be the trade right there, guys. That's what I'd show. Okay, that's great. I'll definitely get back with you sometime this evening. But if you email me, I will get back with you. That's for sure. I got a sell limit set up. It's just so I can show them how I trade. I just showed them I trade limits. I don't just jump in. Thanks. I appreciate that. In just a couple of days, he's learned. They've learned so much from me in just a couple of days. Oh yeah, I can teach from zero, no problem. In fact, I want you to, whatever you learned before, I just want you to like throw it out the door, and you're just going to learn what I'm teaching you. Can you short futures when it goes down in price? Well, that's why you take a sell. This is a Ninja Trader platform. We're trading NQ 5-minute chart. See, look at that. That went way down. I probably should have put a buy right here. Let's do that. We'll put a buy right there. Oh, I'm going to have to change it. It's a whole new order. Ninja gets kind of shitty about that kind of stuff. So they want you to put a whole new order in there. So there we go.
Order submitted.
It's already been tapped once, so I went a little bit lower than the 15-minute zone there. But that's a demand zone right here. I only use like 3 or 4 indicators. And you'll have all that. You can copy my workstations. All that's available to you. I want you using my indicators. I want you to use everything that I use. Everything that I do, I want you to do the same thing. Okay, thoughts on gold. Gold's been awesome the last couple of weeks. There's gold today. A little choppy today, kind of like just staying stagnant, just ranging, which is the easiest way to trade it. Well, that's who we got here. We got filled. See if that's going to go up or down. Get a little bit of a bounce. There we go. Just looking for it to bounce off that 15-minute chart. There we go. That was $75 real fast. I'll take it. I use TradingView. You can use TradingView, absolutely. I use TradingView when I'm trading my cash account with Schwab, but I also use it when I'm trading on here too. I use it for a lot of stuff. What do you mean range charts? I've never traded on range chart. There's my platform right there. I set up my own range. Look at this drop, guys. Look at this. Came all the way down, back up. That was sweet. That's a sweet trade right there. I got out too soon. Would have made a lot more money. I just got out too soon. So it's dropping now, but see, it's almost 345. So we're starting to get a little bit of volatility because the market's getting ready to close. So look at that drop. Look at that pump. I took a buy. I'd have made a ton of money. I just got out because I was with you guys. I use 3 or 4 indicators, guys. I'm sorry I didn't see what that was. So you just made $150. I was looking at that. I didn't see it. I got to go down here. pull us back down maybe. Let's see if I can do that. I'm not real familiar pulling. Whatever you ask me again. Plus 500 app for trading. No, I don't go to. I don't use apps. Guys, I'm old school. Okay, I've been trading 35 plus years. I'm manual everything. Okay, right. Still a win, repo. Right, doesn't matter. All I'm trying to make is $50 to $100 a pop. That's all I'm trying to make. And the reason I'm trying to do that, guys, I'm only trading one mini. I'm trying to teach these guys, or you guys that are watching, how easy it is to make $100 a day. It's not that difficult. In fact, you'll probably make, by the time you trade with me for a while, you'll make a lot more than $100 a day. But I'm just trying to show you how, what I teach you so you can get started and get going. I'm not guaranteeing anything, guys. This is all educational. I'm not trying to sell anything or get you to invest money that you shouldn't be investing. This is futures. It's all liquidity. It's all liquid. And we're using prop firms to trade. And we're just, I just teach you how to trade. That's it. I'm new to this and have no idea how or what a platform. I'll teach you all that, me. It's not that difficult. It's a lot easier than what you think. Very easy thing to set up and do. Do you have a link to the Ninja Trading app if you get credit? You don't need to. You don't have to pay for it, or you go to ninjatrader.com and you download the platform. Charlotte, it's not much at all to get started. Hit me at BeastTrader65. Just email me and I'll get back with you and I'll explain everything. Okay? It's not that tough at all, and it's not expensive. Believe me. He's asking so you can get a kickback. Kickback from what? I'm not affiliated of any prop firms, guys. I don't need it. I don't do that stuff. If I tell you I use a prop firm, I use it because I like it, and I use it because I make money using it. I'm not getting a kickback from them to tell you to go to Take Profit or tell you to go to Apex or tell you to go to Bull and Ox. I'm not into that. I don't do affiliation stuff. I'm just, guys, I'm not what you think. I'm not here to a TikTok guru. I'm not like that. I'm just here to try to help you try to create a stream of income the right way and make some money. Thoughts on my short on NQ? Oh, if I go NQ, that's making a nice drop, guys. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just talking to you guys. So if I was trading right now, I'd be shorting this right now, big time. But let me see, NQ. Oh yeah, great short. Got a lot going on right there. It's been shorting since I've been talking to you guys. We were up in here earlier before I went over in zone ES. So yeah, I'd be shorting this all the way down. Now, I'd be taking different trades, guys. I wouldn't just take one mini and just let it drop. I'm a scalper. I take my money and get out. Take my money and get out. Take my money and get out. You're trying to target more. Daniel, I don't know what you're doing. You're playing a dangerous game if that's what you're doing. How do I know to short it? Because I have zones. I trade zones. And I trade with my VWAP and my anchored VWAPs. I have things that I use to help me make those decisions. Is it good using Charles Schwab? Charles Schwab is expensive. If you're using their trading platform, Thinkorswim, it's expensive. So, you have to understand what you're trading. That's why I trade Ninja. Ninja trades are $7.50 a piece or $1.50 a piece. You already lost. Well, I've lost too. Everybody loses money when they trade. Don't think that people are perfect. I use Japanese candlestick charting. That's what I use. And I don't use patterns. I don't trade patterns. I trade institution order flow. I trade strictly liquidity, and that's how I trade. All my verbiage. I'm sorry, Repo Man. I get like that. Listen, you'll learn all this stuff. It's not like it's hard to learn. I'm not trying to dazzle you talking. That's just trading. I'm not trying to blow you away. Can I guarantee you'll make money? I can't guarantee anybody's going to make money. CS7. I will tell you this: if you go step by step, what I'm teaching you, I told you it's all process orientated. It's anybody can learn to trade. You just have to follow the steps. If you try to shortcut things, you're probably going to get eaten alive. But I can teach you how to the steps, and whether you make money or not is totally up to you. I can't force you to pull the trigger, CS. I just can't do it. So you're asking me, can I guarantee you can make money? No, I can't, because I can't guarantee you to pull the trigger. You have to learn that on your own. And that comes with experience and being right and knowing that you're right when you're trading. That's all that is. You have to learn order flow, exactly. I teach you order flow. What I teach you, once you learn institutional order flow and how to zone it, you'll never look at a chart differently ever again. Ever. I don't care if you never traded with me for 10 years, you will always look at a chart, no matter what it is, crypto, forex, whatever, and you will pick out institutional order flow. You will zone it in your head. You'll see it. And that's how you'll trade. You'll never look at it differently, I guarantee it. You won't use levels, those levels across, going daily, weekly, hourly levels. All that shit's gone. It won't ever be around anymore, because you'll see a chart the way I'm teaching you how to look at it. Right, supply and demand, institutional order flow. There's a difference between basic supply and demand and order flow. So far, talking to us, I've made over 150. Yes, I don't even know how much I've made. I'm just trading, showing you. I'm just taking trades where I've made money. You have a course. I am the course. You join my Slack group. Everything's free in my course. There is no more expenses as you join the group. No, I don't do that. I'm not going to tell you how much I've made today. Skilla. People are. That's not allowed. That's the first thing. It's against the SEC. But, NQ's dumping. Well, for a little bit here. It was dumping early this morning, and then it started coming back up. Look at that. It came all the way back up today. So it's been moving pretty good, that's for sure. Right now, it's not doing nothing because the market's closing. This is pretty stationary. It's really not doing a whole lot except going down. It's dumping. So if I was to take a trade, I'd be looking for trading 1 mini, and I'd be looking for. Let me see. Let's get this over. Come on. There we go. Sorry, I had to move my screen because I'm on TikTok. Oh, I don't have my chart trader up. That's why. Let's put that on. There we go. Okay. So we move this down to, let's go cappies. Let's move this to 1. I'd move that to 1. And I would take let's take a sell right now. We'll just take a sell.
Order filled.
Just let it ride. It's just dumping. All we're looking for is dump. There we go. There's 70, 55. Look at that, 40. I'm just going to see if this is going to hit my TP level, which would be about $100, $75 to $100. Normally, if it goes green like $50 or $60, I'm going to get out of the trade, but I'm just going to let this run. And hopefully it's going to continue to go down. It's been dumping. Yeah, look at that. It's going back up on me. Hit a level. So let's push that up. There we go. So I can see. There we go. Let's get back down there. There we go.
Order
Look at that.
filled.
$85 real fast. That was just with one mini. $3,000. Yeah, I don't charge $3,000 for my group. Believe me. Yeah, see, guys, it's not that hard. That was just just watching. I just traded institutional order flow. That was easy. And I'll teach you guys that. I mean, believe me, it's not that hard. You just have to know what you're looking for and how to do it. Well, if I'm trading one mini, I'm just trying to make $50 to $100 each trade. And if you're just starting out trading a $50,000 account, that's all I want you to do. I'm trying to get you consistency for the month. I want you to make so much a month. Well, I love Flacco's doing his job. It's our defense that sucks. Joe Flacco is one of the best quarterbacks that ever was in the NFL in the last 2 minutes. He's got more wins in the last 2 minutes, the last 2 minute drill, than most quarterbacks out there. He's doing exactly what he was hired to do. But he can't. The defense ain't doing his shit. He's going to lose every time, and that's exactly what's happening. How do I teach that? I trade live with you every day. Every day at 9:45, you jump in to a live Zoom call. You see my charts, and we're trading live every day. You have yours up on your side. You're watching you're watching my. You see me live. You're trading live with me. That's how you learn. And then I have trading videos, and I go one-on-ones with you. All these things are available. You get to use my indicators. All this stuff is available to you at no extra charge. It takes 5 years to be a No, it doesn't take 5 years to be a profitable trader. Who told you that? Guys, you have to understand, learning how to trade. Look at this drop. How sweet is that? That thing's going. Dumping right now, so anybody's in short, you're doing great. On NQ anyway. You have to understand, this is like learning a new language. Okay? If it'd be like walking in and say, I want to speak Italian tomorrow. It doesn't work that way. It's all up to you individually. How much do I lose on a trade? The most I'll ever lose on a trade, if I make a trade, would be if I was trading, more than one mini. If I trade my normal 3 minis, the most I'm going to lose on a trade, if it goes to my stop loss, which it's probably never going to do, but if it got to my stop loss, it would be about $700 or $800 with 3 minis. But my profit would be automatically $585. When you hear that cash register, I'm making $585, and then I got 1 mini trailing, and it's going up $100 every time that cash register rings. So that's my ratio right there with my ATM. No, I don't ever do 1 to 2. That's 50-50. I don't do that. Most professional traders will never do 50-50 very often. They'll do it, but they don't do it very often. And if I do it, it's going to be a strong move down or a strong move up. What's the belly of this program? I'm an institution. I'm a professional trader. Okay, I've been trading 35 plus years. I teach you how to trade futures. I teach you how to be consistently make a stream of income every month with withdrawals from prop firm accounts. That's what I teach you. EDU, you use prop funded accounts. You're not using your own damn money. I wouldn't tell anybody to use it. I had a guy inherited $300,000. He wanted to come in and trade his money. I said, "Are you crazy?" I said, "Why would you do that?" And he said, "Oh, I didn't know I could do that." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Damn, you don't want to do that." Oh, individual joint. What is that? CS? I have to see what you're looking at. I don't know, individual or joint. Oh, they're asking you, do you want like a spouse or anybody to be able to trade your account? You want individual. You don't want anybody to trade your account except you. You're asking me questions that I can't answer because I can't tell the future. I don't know how fast you're going to learn. I don't know how fast you pick up things. I don't know how much you want to learn. you have to really want to learn how to trade. So you will need a computer or with Wi-Fi, or you need a tablet. That's for sure. You have 100K. Why would you mess? Oh, you have a 100K prop firm account, or you're talking cash? I don't want you to trade your $100,000 cash. Hell no. I want you to learn how to trade before you jump in trading your $100,000 cash. So you're going to use prop firms. I'm going to teach you how to trade using their other people's money to learn how to trade. Just join the Slack group. Oh, great. How does it take to get indicators? Once I see that you've joined, I'll send you an invite into the group. We'll start downloading stuff right now for you, so you'll have all that stuff. Yeah, I used to trade forex. I've traded every asset out there, guy. I just don't forex, the pairs and everything. I used to trade it. I just don't. I prefer futures. I mean, I'm pretty easy and pretty honest about it. That's what I do. I don't get all. I don't want to be a jack of all trades. You learn how to trade one thing. You trade. You do it well. That's how you make money. By the end of the year, take 5K and turn it. Look, I'm not even going to answer that question. That's crazy. I've used prop firms for about 3 months so far. I want to open up a broker account and put like 500. Oh yeah, I want you to do that too, Nick. I definitely want you to do that. I want you to open all your withdrawals, take a little bit of money out of your withdrawals using your prop firms, and put it into your own brokerage fund account, cash account. Absolutely. The ultimate goal, guys, is to have your own trading capital account where you're not using prop firms, you're using your own money. By the time you do that, you will be so disciplined in everything that you won't blow your cash account. You just won't do it. How old do you have to be to use NinjaTrader? You have to be 18. I think you can be any age to use NinjaTrader. I think to trade for prop firms or actually trade on a brokerage account, you have to be 18 years old. But your parents can sign for you, but you have to be 18. What strategy? I have 5 or 6 significant strategies I use, and they have anywhere from 85 to 95% win rate as long as you use them right. Which prop firms do I use? I use Bullinox, Take Profit, and I use Apex. And I use Apex Trade of 8 is a month ago to be 18. Oh, you can trade then. You can definitely trade with me. If you're 18, absolutely C7 this. That's absolutely, you can do that, no problem. Come on, Nick. Give me a break. Oh, you turn 18 next month. Okay, great. That's awesome. But if you tell your parents you want to trade and they just co-sign for you, you can trade with me right now. It's not that big a deal. They just have to be like a co-person on your account until once you turn 18, they don't have to be worried about it. The profit, I lost you there. I didn't read it fast enough. Guys, these days are going really fast on me here. I'm just trying to answer as many as I can. Okay, I'll get you. I'm sorry. I know you really want to get into this, and I will get back with you as soon as I get off here and eat dinner and stuff. I'll get back with you. Will it affect? No, you're still going to use your Social Security number either way. You're going to have your parents have their own Social Security number. No, that's not going to affect it at all. I know there's quite a few people that trade and their parents sign for them. There's a lot of young kids out there, guys, pretty damn knowledgeable about trading. They're pretty, which is pretty awesome. I think that's awesome as hell. My favorite trading strategy is liquidity traps. Or that one main candle. I can show you how to make thousands using one main candle. Absolutely. How do I use my parents' name? And you'd have just you can Google it. It'll tell you if you you know what? I'll find out for you. I'll look into it and see what you have to do. I had a 16-year-old on last week. He was asking me how to do it, and he wants to do it. He's pretty knowledgeable. He's pretty smart. He'd been trading since he was like 12 or 13. He was pretty smart. Can you tell us more about the Take Profit Trader, please? Take Profit is awesome. You sign up, use the code FREE40, the capital FREE, FREE 40, and for whatever account you sign up for, you pay whatever their fee is, and you're set. Once you pass the set, it becomes a pro account, and once it becomes a pro account, you can take out profits. It's pretty. That's why I love it. It's a great prop firm to trade. Oh, if you've learned a lot here in the last hour, then you're doing good. You really are. Oh, you're not too old to trade. Hell no, I'm 66. Jesus. You never too old to learn how to trade. In fact, 50 is a good age to learn how to trade. I always have a great day. I love to trade. I don't use bots. No, hell no. It's all manual. If I'm gonna lose money, I'm gonna lose it on my own. I know who TJR is. I got nothing to say about him. I don't put down other people, guys. I think he's funny. I can tell you that. I think he's funny. I know who Patrick Wheelan is. I think he's obnoxious as hell. He's funny, but you know, I'm not going to tell you what I think about him as traders. Oh, so you don't have to work a 9 to 5 job? Exactly. And I don't want you to. I want you to learn how to trade. So you don't have to go to the rat race of going a 9 to 5 job the rest of your life. I don't know who Oliver Velez is. No, it doesn't block. You have to just stop trading. Okay? Once you hit, if you're trading $50,000 account, once it hits $53,000, don't trade it anymore. Make it a PA, wait till it becomes a pro account, or wait for it to become a master account, then start trading it. Don't blow what you've already made. Okay? Big Who Day, but Zach Taylor has to go. No shit. God, 2 weeks ago, he wasted so much time in the last 2 minutes. Wasn't even funny. I was so pissed off. I was like, how does this guy even, what the hell's he thinking? Well, sure, you can still learn how to trade for the next 2 years. That's no big deal. You can even actually trade live if your parents will let you trade live. You know, you're just going to use prop firm accounts. You're not going to lose real money. You're just going to use prop firm. But as long as they co-sign for you, co-sign on the account, you can trade live. You just have to have your parents' permission. And you just blew what you made. Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Devon? I'm not even trading right now. What are you talking about? The drawdown on 150K, I think it's like 4,500. Can I explain the green lines? These green lines right here, these are demand zones. And they're different time frame demand zones. That's a 15-minute here. You got a 5-minute inside of that. This is a supply zone here, the red. Then the pink's an hour supply zone. That's what that is. Oh, they're immigrants. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I apologize for that. Do you have a social security number? Thanks. I appreciate your approval. then you're even better. If you're coming with no prior experience trading, you're even better. I don't have to worry about your bad habits. I used to be a tour professional golfer, guys, on tour, PGA Tour. And the worst thing to do is the hardest thing to do is try to teach somebody who's been trading or playing golf for 15 years and he doesn't want to, what we call, bleed. What we're talking about bleeding is if you've been playing golf for a while and you're learning something new, you're going to bleed. In other words, you're not going to score the way you were scoring before you started taking lessons. You're not going to score the way you were before you started learning the techniques I'm trying to teach you. So we always tell people all the time, it's easier to teach beginners because they don't have any bad habits to break. Okay, so you've never traded before. That's even better. So. Right, you haven't seen them use institutional order flow because it's not taught on YouTube University because they don't know about it. Okay, most of them don't know about it. This is real trading, guy. This isn't. It even they teach you the blocks, the zone blocking. I don't even like that. I can show you what it is. I just don't like that. I don't trade that either. Okay, I'll get back to you. Absolutely. So I probably won't see a reply until I get home. Hey, Bama guy, I'll get back to you. I promise you. How much does it cost to join? Well, I have a monthly fee. Right now, I'm running a two month for the price of one, and it'll never go up. It's always that same fee every month, and you can drop out anytime you want. There's no guarantee you have to pay me every month automatically. You can just say, John, I think I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not learning. If you tell me that, if you tell me before it's not working for you, just let me know. Because I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I give you one-on-ones for free. I want you to learn how to trade. I don't want you to not make money. The whole point of me teaching you is so you learn how to trade. So don't just drop it to drop it. Let me know. And long before your time's up, just say, John, what's going on? I'm having trouble. I want to help you. We'll do a live trading one-on-one. I do that in the mornings with traders that trade pre-market with me. We're doing live one-on-ones right there. We're trading right there. They're making money, or they're learning how I make money right there. And that's no bullshit. That's live money trading, live accounts that I'm trading. They're watching me trade. So when you trade with me live, you're watching me trade. Unless I've already made my money for the day, and then I start trading sim accounts because I want them to keep making money. Oh, Sandra, I'm sorry. I thought everybody knew this. My monthly fee for my students is $300 a month. I'm offering a 2-for-1, $150 each month for the next 2 months. In other words, you won't pay anything until January 26th if you join now for the price of 2-for-1. And you get everything you get, all the indicators, all my free training, my one-on-ones, my live trading, for all that costs. So it's a hell of a deal. It's up to you if you want to do it. It's okay. I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. So how much do I put to trade? Like I pay $150 to join, and how much do I money to it? Setting up your you get Ninja Traders free. Okay, you don't have to pay for the platform. The only thing you have to pay for is the market data and stuff like that. And you're not even going to have to pay for that because you're going to use a funded prop firm account. You pay them $40 or $50 or $100 for whatever size prop firm account you want to use. They pay for all the data feed. They pay for all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. Where can I start demo trading? Right there. When you buy a prop firm account, you can go sim accounts right then and there. I don't want you to start trading a live account. You get sim accounts with your prop firm accounts. So you just switch to a sim, and there you go. Are you a retracement trader or a trend trader? Both. I trade liquidity. That's what liquidity is all about. So right now, this is a hell of a move down. That's a nice drop since about 4 o'clock this afternoon, or 3 o'clock this afternoon. Look at that. There's about 3 o'clock right there. Look at that drop. That's great. But I don't mind because I already made my money for the day. I just wanted to help you guys. Which broker is that? This is Ninja Trader. I see you C7. Just email. We'll talk about it. I'm trading NQ futures. I do okay. I'm not going to tell you whether I'm rich or poor. I will tell you this: I do this for a living. If that helps you out a little bit. The goat. I just took a trade. I don't wait for trades to set up. I don't just take a trade out of the blue. So right now I would have taken a short down here, or a long. Look, it's up. So this would have been an area that I would have taken a long. I would have put the trade in right there. Let's make sure this goes down to 1. And then I would have taken a trade right there. I'd taken a buy.
Order submitted.
Right there. Those are supply zones and demand zones at different levels. That's what the red and green are. Those are institutional order flows where institutions came in and bought, made a purchase, and we're going to trade off of those. These are mitigated, so these are no good. Anything that's above or below, anything that's closed like this is no good. So we'll just get rid of it. You remove that, and you remove that. And what you're doing is just looking for zones. Right here would be a zone. I would go, this is a 5-minute chart, so I'd be zoning the 5-minute chart. And I'll teach you all this stuff. It's nothing, it's not rocket science. It's not like it's real hard to learn. Right there's the supply zone that we would trade off of. We don't chase it. We wait for it to come back to us. This is where, wait a minute, right here. I'll show you. This is where the institution made the purchase. We zoned it. And now we just wait for it to come back up to it to trade off of it. That's all it is. It's not rocket science. And you look for best probability trades. That's a great probability trade. And you also have confluence of this EMA right there. Oh yeah, when I first started trading, I didn't have anybody like me teaching me. Hell yeah, I lost. I had to wait till I met my mentor. My mentor was a professional trader, traded for an institution, and he taught me how to trade. So see, I'm not chasing this. I could take a long right now and try to make that money. I might take a trade right here, look for a little pop, a sell right there. I figured I'd have to do that. I got to go over here, start a whole new trade, and I make sure it's a 1. Then I take this trade right here at the central pivot.
Order submitted.
And there'd be my range. Come on, guys, ask me some questions. That's why I'm here. I can trade all day long with you. I just want you to ask me questions on how to trade. I mean, you can watch this trade and you can do it, but I want you to learn for real. I want you to be excited to learn how to trade. And is the market crashing? No, the market's not crashing, JC. The market will never crash the way it did in 9/11 ever again. It's easier to make money with a mentor. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. What's the best time to trade in? My particular best time that I do for scalping is 2:30 in the morning until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I trade a little bit longer, but not very often. You can get great volatility at 6 o'clock in the morning as well. You know, it just depends. My favorite time to trade is that when I scalp is 2:30 in the morning till about 4 o'clock in the morning. And then my favorite time to trade other than that is market opening I never trade the first 15-minute candle, and then around 9:45 till about noon I trade. That's my favorite time to trade. I also love pre-market from about 7:30 till about 9 o'clock in the morning. You can get some nice trades there as well. The only problem is before the New York Stock Exchange open, you're paying double commissions and you're working with second-hand brokers. That's all that is. So you don't always get filled where you want to get filled at. You don't make your money like you want to. They're going to fill you where they can fill you because the volume's not there. Once the New York market opens, now you got some serious volatility and things are happening. See, I didn't hit my target. I was looking to get hit right here. It didn't, but look, it dropped anyway. If that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that little pop down or up. That's it. We're trading volatility. Once they pay the monthly, you join. I send you an email. You join the group, and this is my group. I'll show you my group. That's my Slack group. There's Ali. He sent me a message. How do you recommend I get started and set everything up? I'll get back with you. I'll teach you all this. I'll get with him soon. And this is Susu. She lives in my city. I'm still learning the platform. I haven't seen you online. I'm online right now. She lives right here in my city, which is unusual. That doesn't usually happen. But this is our platform. Then we have our trading videos. We have our general chat right here. These are charts that I put up so people can see when they zone how close they are to my charts when I'm getting ready to trade in the mornings. Things like that. All this stuff is ATM strategy setups, Apex rules, live Zoom trading sessions. Every time we go live, every trading session I record it so you can watch it at a different time. Prop firm current special discounts, things like that. All this stuff are results. These are the results of the students. That's me right there for the day. I don't want you to see that too much. It'll blow you away. But here's a student, Scott. There's another one, Jimmy Hood. Jimmy's been training with me for a while. We all just put our profits. We always post them so people can see our results for the day. And I want you to do that so that way I know how you're doing. I want to make sure you know what you're doing when you're trading. I got to be able to monitor if you're doing well, if you need more. I need to follow you to see how you're doing. So that's why I encourage people to post their results for the day. So I'll get with everybody that sent me emails. I'm getting ready to get off here, guys. It's been great talking to you. You guys be safe, and I'm on live most of the time from 2 to 4 every afternoon. How do you confirm continuation versus mean reversion? Ari, you're asking me questions that I don't trade the way you're talking about. Confirm continuation. I'm trading liquidity. I'm trading the momentum of the institutional traders. Okay, there is no confirmation on any of that. And mean reversion. I use my VWAP, my anchored VWAPs, and my zones to give me confluence to take a short or a long. Okay, if that's what you're asking me. And by I'm trying to define what you're asking me here. That's how I do it. Okay, I do it through a skill set that I've learned and to trade liquidity and support and resistance levels using my zones. That's all I do. It's nothing special. Hey, join me, no problem. Guys, I do like the likes, the little hearts and everything, and the follows. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What do the blue and sell boxes mean? That means that this is a sell. I'm looking for this to pop up here and tap me, and it puts me right into a sell, which means I want it to go down. This is a buy. It comes down here and hits that. I want it to take my order, and now I'm looking for a buy. I want the candlestick to move up. That's how that works. The reason I took this, Ari, is this is my VWAP. VWAP is the volume weighted average price of the market for the day. If I slapped an anchored VWAP on here, which I can show you real fast. Here we go. If I put an anchored VWAP right here, look at that. There's another level. That tells me to take a sell. That's another VWAP. Okay? If I come down over here and put another VWAP in, that's what anchor VWAP, that's the beauty of anchored VWAPs, is you can move them around. There it is right there. I can move it anywhere I want, and it moves with me as I'm doing this. Look at this. See that? Look, now I got what we call a squeeze. That's a nice squeeze. I want that price to come up in there, and the institutional order flow to come up here and tap that. I still have this down here. So there's just so many different things. I don't know what you're asking me. I don't know if you're trying to get one, trying to bait me to act like I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what you're asking me. I really don't. This is where I take my trades, and this is how I trade them. Okay? I take trades based on them coming to me. Okay? Based on my skill set of knowing what liquidity is, looking for a liquidity trap, looking for a bear trap sweep, bull trap sweeps, being able to piggyback institutional order flow, knowing what the institutions are, where they're going to move that price up to and then pull back down. That's what I base my trades off of. With that, I'm going to go, guys. It's been great talking to you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. I will be here, no problem. Hey, Susu, sorry I got in this late. I've been on here for 2 hours. But let's talk, Susu. I'm going to stay live in the chat, and then we'll talk, okay? I definitely want to talk to you. Everybody have a great night. You be safe, and I will talk to you soon, okay? Thanks again, guys. Have a nice night. Be blessed and be safe.